from the cherry on top, I'm here showing you how to use our yearbook page title templates. This is supposed to be like a title page for your album. I have hosted a progressive scrap challenge in my group on Facebook, and every season you get an entire kit for free when you play along and do the page requirements. 3 pages for each season gives you the next season's scrapbooking kit entirely for free. And winter is the first one, and it is available for free in the albums under the winter challenge. I want to show you how simple these are. Some people use my templates just as a quick page. That's fine, of course. And that would be if you were to just take your picture and put it in the photo spot, and then you're done. But we're going to do a little more than that, but we'll at least show you what that would be like. Slide in your picture. I always simplify it, makes the file a lot smaller. Left click, create a clipping mask, and there you go. I thought it would be most appropriate to scrap a picture with a rainbow from April because I have this little rainbow design on the side. I thought it might be really fun. So we see lots of rainbows here on the Mosel River in Germany. Okay, so I'm going to work on filling these papers here. Let me see. It says 3:41 on my clock. And we'll just fill them all in with solids. You don't have to. I also have some polka dotty paper too that you could use that might look pretty neat if you've just filled them all with polka dot paper. But I thought it would be best if we just go with the solids. And you can just totally follow my pattern and it'll be super easy. Okay, so that's number 12. We'll just put it on 12, click, right click, and create a clipping mask. Okay, and then we'll go to the next one. That's layer 11. It's the dark purple. Slide in the solid dark purple and put it on the right level. Create a clipping mask. And we'll just slowly work our way around to the bright blue. I know this program used to place your new paper or embellishment wherever you click last, but it doesn't do that anymore. It's a shame because it saves a lot of time and all the sliding that you don't have to do anymore. Okay, we're on to the bright green. Very simple. And there's a little bit of texture on these papers. That makes it nice. I always like texture. Makes it feel more realistic. Gives it a little bit of something extra. Okay, we're going to put the bright yellow. I only gave 1 yellow band instead of 2 like I did for the others. And you can choose if you want to use the bright yellow or if you're going to use a light yellow. Okay, onto the light peach layer. As you can see with the papers, you get a lot. And it's all free. All of it is free. Yes, I know. They call me crazy. I think it's really nice when you offer all kinds of free stuff for people who can't afford to go out and buy it or have different priorities with their money. And so they can try out our products and see what they're like. And if you like what we've got, well then of course, you can pop over to the Ginger Scrap shop and grab whatever you like. Kind of like taking a test drive, if you will. I like to take a test drive too before I buy. So that's what we offer. We've got all kinds of free stuff on our blog as well. TheCherryOnTopDesigns.com. Okay, we're almost finished with our rainbow. There we go. I don't know what's up with this one shadow here. It's kind of bugging me out. I don't know why it's so different than the rest. It should all be the same. Okay, we'll figure that out then. All right, so we got that paper in, and now we could choose to put maybe a paper with a little bit of design on it. We'll pop through and we'll see, but I don't know because we have this nice rainbow here. I'm not sure that a very loud design paper will look very good. So we're going to just slide in a couple and we'll see what we think will be best. We'll try in that pink one. I don't love it. I love the paper, but I don't love it on that page. Oh, here was the one with the clouds I thought might be neat because it is the sky that we're doing. As you can see, it's full of texture, and I added a little bit of extra paint in the back. I kind of like that. Oh, I see what the problem is. This happens sometimes. Look, if you get it and it's like this, just click on there. And you see here the opacity is at 60%. Hey, I'm kind of glad that happened. Like, so just slide it right back up there. No wonder it looks so weird. That explains it. Okay, so that's what you're going to have to do. You'll have to fix that then. Shoot, no problem. It does happen sometime. I think I accidentally hit some command that I don't even know how to find naturally, and that's what happens. All right, I'm probably going to go with a yellow solid paper here. I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to use too many design papers. I don't like it too busy. Or a pattern paper, if you want to call it a pattern paper. I feel that, this background paper is already quite, and then all these layered up, that's already crazy enough. So I'm going to leave this a little more solid. I kind of would like the shadow to pop a little bit more. I'm going to go here to the bottom layer. Don't bother shadowing these paper layers because nothing will show up. So double click on that FX and just play with it until you like it. Don't mess with the angle too much because all your shadows are supposed to be at the same angle. So what you want to do is mess with the size and the distance and keep the angle the same. Okay? And you see now you can see it a little bit. You can see the shadow a little bit. I like a little bit of contrast like that. If you want, you can make the shadow darker by clicking there, and then you can just make it as dark as you like. This is, of course, as dark as it gets. That's a little too dark. Find the shadow just that you like. Hit OK in both spots, and there you go. Now you have it. Okay, we'll look at our letters here. I will definitely do the outline in a solid again, so we don't have too much crazy going on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, you see here I clicked on all those bottom layers. I'm going to right click and I'm going to clear the layer style. It's essential that you clear the layer style before merging the layers because I want it all the same color. And I think I'm going to use the nice blue color from the sky. We'll see if we like it. That's the thing. A lot of times you play with all of these papers until you get it just the way you like it. I think it's okay. All right, and I have to get that shadow back. Don't forget, don't bother shadowing on a paper layer. We're going to just shadow on that layer. It's going to have to be pretty good if you think about the layer and the shadows that you choose. If you see over here, all my shadows, they get bigger and bigger and bigger the farther out you go, and that's pretty much what you're supposed to go by here. So if this shadow is already fairly large in regards to its width here, then this one needs to be as large or even larger still. I'll show you. Now see, my shadow looks a little bit flat, but we're going to go here to distance, and that'll make it look like it's coming farther off the page. Ooh, and it's nice and dark too. I quite like that. I might go a little bit with size, and you'll see it gets a little thicker, if you will, or wider, the shadow. Like I said, it needs to be at least as big as that one, but actually a little bit bigger. Make it a little further off the page. I think that's pretty good. Okay, and now we can fill in the top layers. And again, I think I want to keep it all the same. I think it would be way too busy if I put a design paper in there. Maybe a polka dot would be nice. Let's see, we're going to clear all the layer styles before we merge. Right click, left click, merge the layers. And that saves us a lot of time instead of sliding in the papers one by one by one. Maybe we'll try a polka dot paper. Where are my dotty papers? I have to find them. There they are. I don't think that yellow would look very good because we've got quite some yellow here. Let's try the pink. And then we can balance it out by putting something nice and big there. See, there's a paper dot paper. Right click, create a clipping mask. Woo! Oh, that's kind of brightening your face. I kind of like it. I might stick with it. Okay, we'll stick with it for now. Let's get a cluster here. There's so many different things you could do with these templates. If you don't have all the embellishments, I'll show you real fast something you could do that's really fun and really simple. I'm going to click on this flower here. I'm going to go to my bottom and left click on effects. Left click up at the top here, and I'm going to go to some puffy styles that I have from Yearbook. And then click there, and it should give you a nice puffy style. And you can even go in and, make it exactly how you want. I thought it was a little dark. See, Whee! Oh, I think that's just perfect, just like that. Okay, and then what you could do is, oh, and then to make it even faster, look, right click. We're going to copy the layer style with a left click, and then we'll put it here on this flower. We'll do the exact same one. And we'll paste the layer style. Look, and now instead of a flat flower, in just a couple clicks, you've got really cute puffy flowers. And I must say, I rather like that. And I do have flowers that resemble these in the free collection as well. But now look how easy you just make that stuff yourself. You can do the same with this. See, I have these dots here. Scatter, we call it. I'm going to paste the style there. Now there the shadow is like, whoa, a little crazy. We need to bring that down. We need those dots to look like they're right on the page, not floating over it. See, like that? See, we just adjust those shadows. The bigger and wider and lighter the shadow is, the farther the element is off the page. And the closer it is to the bottom, the darker and smaller the shadow is. That's pretty much what I thought would be. So there, that's even not too bad. I kind of dig that. But otherwise, here you can see that I have all kinds of embellishments from the kits that you can enjoy and use. Let's just pop in a butterfly just so you can see some things that are there. Okay, I'm going to right click. I'm going to bring it to the front. Make sure you simplify as much as you can when you can, because it makes your files absolutely huge. And definitely do it before you add a style, like I just did there. And here I'm going to add another shadow, because otherwise you can't change it anymore. Once you have simplified it, you can't change it anymore. So it's really important that you simplify first and then make any adjustments that you want to make. Oops, just undo anytime you make a mistake like that. There we go. I love butterflies. Oh my goodness, if you go and you look at my page, you'll find insects on just about every page. I love my insects. Okay, we'll do one more for a little bit of balance. Everything kind of feels like it's to the bottom right now. And if we take another one and we put it up here, that'll make it a little nicer. And I got a lot of blank space here in my picture. Lots of things that aren't really that important. I know I've got a sun. We'll see what it looks like. If we don't like it, we can always get rid of it. Hey, a little camera might look cute. Let me slide a little camera because, yeah, okay, we took the picture here. It's kind of nifty. Let's see if we like that. Let's see. I think it might look nice nestled right in here. Almost like it. It has to be above. We'll just keep playing with it until we get it where we want it. Maybe there. Let's see. It's kind of cute. Maybe a little smaller. That really goes with my purple flower, though. Maybe over this side. No, I don't like it there either. If you wanted to change out some flowers or something, you could. But because of this purple one, let's see if we move the purple one. Oh. That's still okay. It's okay. I can deal with it. It's not too bad. We definitely need to simplify the layer and add that shadow. I'll add a shadow like that. Looks pretty good. There we go. And where was that sun? Okay, look. Oops, sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing there. Photo bin. The sun. Let's see if we like that. There it is. I know I put it on another page that I did as well. You can pop over to the blog anytime and check out all the other pages that I've done, and my team, of course, and then we could put something in this corner too if we wanted, and then you have a little bit more balance on your page. Again, I'm going to simplify and add shadow, bloop, if we like it like that, or a little lighter if you like it a little bit smaller. It's up to you, however you like it. I think it's okay. I don't know. Or maybe back here would be kind of nice. Make it look like a part of a flower. That's another idea. So there you see a couple of ways that you can use these templates and switch it up a little bit and enjoy. Thanks so much for checking out the cherry. Happy scrubbing!